So one of the key things that I pride myself in is the fact that I educate my patients in regards to their condition. It's very important that I take the time to show, using charts or whatever might be diagrams, to help that person understand what their condition is about. That's important as a clinic for us. So we look at mind, body, spirit, and emotions in regards to pain. So we have a holistic approach to treating the individual. We don't have a cookie cutter approach in regards to the patient coming in. So for example, we have 2 or 3 people coming in with back pain, but they may be treated differently in regards to what they're showing up with. So we look at the individual specific to the problem as opposed to the cookie cutter approach. One of the pieces of feedback that we normally get is consistently from patients after treatment is that, wow, that was very specific and very, very painful. Now, the reason why it can be painful in regards to the treatment is that it is very, very specific to particular spots that are painful that need to be released. So at times what will happen is that the person on the table will feel that the pain is quite intense, but then it suddenly dies down. For us, it's very important that we work specifically on spots that require treatment. We don't avoid it. We go in there and really work it, and at times it will be. So myself, I've got 16 years of experience in regards to treating chronic pain, myofascial pain, dealing with individuals that have anxiety tied to their pain. I think that with this experience, it can help a great deal in regards to making sure that the patient starts feeling better. So I have a 4 treatment philosophy, which basically means that when a person comes in and I haven't seen them before, I ask them to come in 4 times consecutively and per week. So what that means is that they come in, say, on a Monday of this week, next Monday they'll come in again, so on and so forth for the next following weeks. And the reason why I get them to do that, because I think it's a fair assessment, it's a relatively fair assessment of whether they are getting better. One of the things that I tend to hear from different patients is that they've gone to X therapist or X therapy for X amount of months or X amount of even years. And for myself, I want to make sure that that individual feels like they're getting better. I want them to get the feedback within 4 treatments. If it's getting better, then we can decide to continue on. If it's not, if it's stagnating, then maybe we could try something else different, or they can go try another therapist. I think 4 is a relatively decent number to get a gauge on whether the treatments are working or not. Okay, so an advantage of coming to our clinic is that we want to learn about your body. In other words, we want to know its tendencies. Tendencies when a person is playing an individual sport. Tendencies when the person is stressed. For example, somebody might come in and their tendencies to get shoulder or neck pain during stress. It could be on a specific spot. I want to understand what those things might be for that specific individual. The more you see me, the more you'll realize that I will understand your body in regards to how to treat it. So one of the things that I love doing with patients is basically getting them to set a goal in regards to maybe participating in something that they haven't participated in a while. So for example, somebody who is a marathon runner, and they've had an injury for quite a while, maybe to their hamstring, they seem like they're getting a lot better. And we try to plan out a specific date for a specific race that they might want to try. It may not be a marathon, it might be something like a 5K or 10K, whatever it might be, but it's so that the patient can see whether they actually have gotten better. It's a great way for feedback for them. So one of the special things about our clinic is that it is family run in the financial district in Toronto. So I do the clinical side, my wife does the finance side of the business. We treat you as an individual as opposed to a number. We strive for optimal customer service. So you'll find that when you're dealing with us, we treat you at a personal level. and at times I think that's an advantage in regards to building relationships with a particular patient.